Minecrafting friends, it's time for episode 3, and episode 3 was a very deadly episode. So let's turn the Minecraft on and jump right in. First on the list is Ron Smalek. He had his trees grew, he got apples, and he started building a spaceship. Okay. The only spaceship in the challenge that I know of. So that's something. He's doing the role play of the Martian movie. That was pretty awesome. If there's anything over there, we just make a quick detour from the list. Come up here and find a nice spot to watch the mobs from. Next is Colony. Colony 9. I think they're down to Colony 7 or Colony 6 by now. Anyway, they were collecting quartz. Ong and Nua went looking for a fortress. They found a fortress. Nua was killed by a blaze and Ong was killed by skeletons. So, that's what you get when you find a fortress, folks. I went looking for a fortress in my episode 3 and I have not found one yet. But when I do, I'm probably pretty sure I'll be killed. So next we have Ong in his single player world. He went exploring the fortress that he already found last episode. He's eating golden carrots, which seem to be pretty good, and he killed a ghast with a sword. He killed a ghast while using a sword. Okay. Next we have Box. Box, his tree grew. He went looking for a fortress. He's collecting quartz on the way. He has not found one yet. Okay, next we have Velk. Velk, his trees grew also. And he's bridging across lava. Like, something I hate to do. It's even difficult to watch, but yes, he's bridging across lava. Next we have Load Central. Load Central found a fortress. They were also bridging across lava. They found chests in the fortress, and in the chests they found diamonds. Alan died to lava. He was mining netherrack, and the lava broke. He broke a block, and the lava poured out and got him. Or he was just running around and accidentally stepped in it. I'm not sure. Anyway, they are continuing to explore the fortress. Next we have Baker Bell in her single-player world. She expanded her farm. She's making a tree room, carving out a large room in the netherrack to grow a tree in. And she's making more nether brick so she can build her own fortress. Next we have Granny's Got Game. Man, my neighbors are noisy today. Granny's Got Game was tunneling, which is always a dangerous thing to do. She was making nether brick fence. That's cool. First nether brick fence I've seen in the challenge so far. And she got killed by a ghast. So you gotta watch out for those flying marshmallow fireball throwers. So next we have the King Crafter. The King Crafter is a new player. He is exploring his fortress and collecting nether brick. He left the fortress. Guess he wanted to go find a different one. He started building a house with his nether brick. He put iron doors on it. He made iron doors. And he's collecting quartz. Next we have Grandma's Gone Gaming. Grandma has made the nicest farm that I have seen in the Nether yet. If you want to know how to make a farm grow fast in the Nether, check out Grandma's Gone Gaming channel and she will show you how. And her tree grew. Next we have the team of Technoscribe, Mom of Miners, and Frank and Honest. They found a fortress. They went exploring the fortress. They are wasting dirt, just using it as waste blocks to throw whenever you need a block. And they're making a tree room. Next we have the team of Piker Eyes, Scotty Garbitas, and Optimus 1971. Optimus got killed by a ghast. They made him a nice little grave site. Max popped in for a minute and said hello. And Scotty punched a pigman. So we'll see how that works out. Next we have J-Gaz Mom. J-Gaz Mom has got no light on her farm and no light on her trees. But then, halfway through her episode, she decided to add glowstone, and her tree grew. So that was good. Next we have Tim Hobart, also known as Captain Hook 5150. He was, let's see. Yeah, he was mining netherrack and broke a block. Lava flowed out and flowed all over him, and he died in the lava. Which I think is pretty much how it would work in real life. Except that in real life, lava doesn't flow very fast unless it's really, really hot. But, okay. Bretros Gaming. Bretros Gaming was working on his pigman fall trap, and he accidentally fell into his pigman fall trap and died from the fall. So, a lesson there, when you're building a trap, be very careful that you don't fall into your own trap. Next we have New Azusa. New Azusa found a fortress. This is in his single player world, his 1.9 version. He was exploring the fortress. He is killing magmas. He is killing blazes. He made a brewing stand. And then he walked into lava. Well, that didn't work out good for him. He died after he walked into the lava. Next page. X Gubbins. X Gubbins is another new player. Welcome to the game, X Gubbins. He was collecting quartz, collecting soul sand, collecting glowstone, killing ghasts with fireballs. But one too many ghast, and I think it was the third ghast killed X Gubbins. So X Gubbins killed by ghast. So he will be back next month. Next we have Outfoxed. Outfoxed was exploring his fortress. He found chests. He found armor in the chests. Chest plates, actually gold chest plates. He found like 5 of them. Every chest had a gold chest plate in it. I don't know which fortress he's in, but the fortress he's in really likes gold chest plates. He was also collecting glowstone. He made a base inside his fortress. He's killing wither skeletons and bone milling his trees. So that was working out for him. Next we have John Fall 92. He made a base in his fortress. And he was and he's exploring the fortress. I have written down here exploring fortress, but I have a little space between the FOR and the TRESS, and I thought it said exploring for trees, and I'm thinking exploring for trees, that doesn't work. No, he's exploring his fortress, not exploring for trees. He found chests in his fortress, and he found diamonds in his chests, and then he found more diamonds in another chest. So the fortress he's in is really good for diamonds, not so good for gold chest plates. So, depending on what you need. Okay, he was also killing wither skeletons, and he made a tree farm. Next we have Digger Dad. Digger Dad finished out his full iron armor, so he's armored up now. His tree grew. He expanded his tree farm, and at one point he had a ghast inside his base. The area that he is using for farming and tree growing and all his stuff, he had a ghast right inside there with him. Okay, next we have a Minecraft Master. A Minecraft Master is another new player. Welcome to the game. He is looking for a fortress. He was bridging over lava. He found a fortress. He saw a chicken jockey, so that was interesting. He found chests, and then he left the fortress to go look for a second fortress, because I guess he wasn't satisfied with the one he had. One of the fortresses in this game is really huge. I can't remember which one it is, but next we have Hawkminer. Hawkminer made a farm. He is bone milling his crops. That was working pretty good. He went off and found a second fortress. He'd already found a fortress in episode 2, and now he found another fortress, a different one, in episode 3. And his second fortress, he found diamonds in it, and his trees are growing. So there's I've seen at least 4 different fortresses in these episodes so far. Finally, we have Johnny Raichu. Johnny Raichu has no dirt, so he can't grow trees, he can't grow farms, he can't grow vegetables. He's collecting quartz, and I was a little confused when I started watching his video, because he's collecting quartz like mad, but he's leaving quartz blocks behind as waste blocks. And I'm thinking, well, it kind of defeats the purpose of collecting quartz. But then I realized he's not collecting quartz for the blocks, he's collecting quartz for the levels. His objective in this challenge, seeing as he has no dirt, is to get as many levels as possible. At the end of this episode, he was up to 41 levels, which is pretty respectable. He's shooting for 100, and I see no reason why he shouldn't make it. And that is it for episode 3. I'll see you all in episode 4. This is Mike Deering signing out, or trying to sign out.